Not sure when this guy's going to turn back. We could potentially go up this way, go through here. So we need a plan. Or I need a plan. Because he seems just like be going. But he was doing like one of these kinds of things here. When we first saw him, he was kind of going like that way, right? I'm trying to remember. We'll say something like that. Maybe further south even. Something along those lines is what he was doing. So yeah, I think heading this way at the moment is a good idea because he'll probably bump up against something here and head back south. So let's go this way.
Come right to course 016.
Let us go that way. Very weird contact. Yeah, I mean, it's out there somewhere. It's out that far somewhere. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just a question of what his speed is. Which doesn't really affect the solution all that much.
Steady on course 016.
Okay, I'll be right back. Back at it again. Let's keep cracking. Just always checking it out. Checking out the solution. Checking my assumptions about speed and course. Because if you move it a certain way, it kind of like straightens out. It doesn't really show like a course change as much anymore. It's peculiar. So, in light of such a confusion, we're going to turn this way.
Come left to course 272. Helm I.
Need to sort out what's going on with that dude. Dudeheim, Broheim. This guy is just like, yeah, steaming steady as she goes right there. We know where he is pretty confidently. Master 2, not as much, but we'll figure that out. Pings from what's his face, Master 2. New datas. We've not really been getting any closer to these guys this whole time. Been pretty consistently far away from them. Not even strong enough for a frickin' Third free. Oh, wait. That guy, we got one. We got a 4-5-5. Possibly a 4-6-0. What is that? 4-5-5, 4-6-0. Zheng Wei. Wouldn't be able to tell if it was 1 or 2 until we saw a 5th frequency. TPK 8. Well, that doesn't matter. We don't have him on the broadband there. But we got a classification there. Zheng Wei. We'll go with 2 just for that sake. Hostile.
Steady on course 2-7-2.
Any news on this CR6 front? Well, he's going to be in our baffles here shortly. Recent pain came from that guy. I mean, the rate we're going, he could potentially do a whole other loop and be like here by the time we get up there. It's like one of those timing exercises. Just have to keep an eye on Master 2, see what's good in the hood. We're starting to get pings on this lag solution here. I was saying lead lag before. That's incorrect. It's either lead or it's lag. But this is still supporting. The solution is still consistent. I think I'm just seeing too much data. It's throwing me for a loop here. Yeah, up here looks pretty good. It's just a question of what's the speed. We're still going with that 8 knots. But that looks pretty good right there. We may actually want to try and just go in behind this guy this way. That may be the best course of action here. I didn't even bother to see, like, I mean, I'm assuming, yeah, it's just bottom limited. Yeah, we may want to go this way. It'll all depend on when this guy maneuvers. Maybe we should just like head straight for him at the moment and then see which way it breaks. If he goes to the east, we'll go this way. If he goes back to the west, we'll go that way. Do the opposite of what he does. But I think for now we should go this way, actually. Probably slow down at some point here. We'll keep that guy on the toad. We don't really need to worry about him being on the toad as much. Got him on the pings, which I like better. It's more reliable data for this range. But yeah, that solution's pretty good. It's just a question of how fast he's going, which would adjust the range accordingly. I mean, if you bump that up to 10 knots, he'd be like another 2 miles downrange. So we're like at plus or minus a few miles on that solution there. I wouldn't think he's going any slower than 8 knots, probably. So he's somewhere along here. Probably even further away than we think at the moment. CR6, that guy's just way the hell out there. Just way the hell out of Pearl. Doing his own damn thing. Doesn't seem to have changed course. That's wonky toad data. And that data's a little noisy. He's a weird one. That's CR6. We need to be going 3-1-1 at least to keep him out of the toad baffles. So right about that way is where we need to go. So let's go ahead and order it then.
Come right to course 3-1-5. How am I?
Master 1, that guy's fine. He's happy as a clam. He could be potentially a little more due east than what he's doing, but It's good enough for our purposes. He's really going out there. It's like 10 miles plus on that leg. Master 2, holding steady. We just need to get a better sense of his speed there. What's up with that data at the top? Let's try for a 10 knot. That looks a little neater. That 10 knot looks a little bit nicer, and let's go with that. So much further away. Cool. Alrighty. I think we can still kind of just like go up the middle at this point still. Seems to be much further away. We'll say 10 knots. That's a pretty solid number there. 2/3. I wish there was a way to like clear out some of this old history crap. Like this is all my old solution data for him.
Steady on course. 3, 1, 5.
10 knots looks much better than 8 knots on that data. For sure. Just put that down to the 20-minute. At 0500, we'll check the radio messages, see what it's going up with here. See what's going on. Man, I don't like the fact that we're doing this launch in the middle of the freaking day. This mission should have started like 12 hours. Well, not 12 hours from now. Like 16 hours from now. It should have started like 0800, or rather 2000, 1900 local. Should have been going into night for this launch. Don't launch during the day. Where's our guy? We haven't gotten data on him in a few minutes. 280. Oh, there he is. Getting a little stronger. Right at that frickin' color range that makes it very hard to frickin' see. Getting a little stronger. Duly noted. Yeah, we're gonna head straight that way, straight in for the moment. Heh. Oh, that might be weird tow data from the turn. Steady as she goes for him. Master 1. We're no longer getting data on Master 1. We haven't been for a little bit. Yeah, he's getting far out there. We're not getting pings, though. That's interesting. 20-minute. Yeah, we just got 2 pieces of data there. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Got all this other data here. Why is that only showing for the 20-minute? Maybe we haven't gotten pings in a long time. But he's a tow track, too, and we haven't gotten any tow data either. Did we lose a tracker? Did we lose a tracker on that guy? Where's he at? 039.
Steady on course. 3.
No, he's actually at something else at 026. We did lose a tracker. That's what I got for turning on the auto sonar. Got a tracker dumped. He may have changed course. Because we're expecting him at 3.9, but we just got him at 2.6. So he might be... If this is like a square box he's doing, he might be on this northerly leg now. It is pretty quiet out here, though. Not too much going on. When am I going to slow down? That's a good question. That's a reciprocal for our guy over here, Master 1. I think Sierra 6 is getting caught up in the noise behind Master 1 here. Should even itself out here shortly. Go with something like that at the moment. Wow, that came right back in. We'll see what how that refines up. Master 2. Master 1, Master 2. How's Master 2 doing? Chilling? Nope. Course change. Could be doing one of two things. But regardless, maybe heading back this way. Punch that in. Got a low bearing rate on this guy at the moment. Not good for a solution. Got a higher bearing rate on CR6 than both these guys. No, not 4 hours, 1 hour. This guy still seems to be just coming straight on in. Even out to 4 hours. Just keeps chugging along. So this amount of distance, he's gone almost full circle. So if we go like another one, assuming he would maintain this, he'd still be like about over there. That's pretty good. When we launch these missiles, it doesn't say anything about like attacking escorts or like rules of engagement. The briefing is rather vague on that front. Can I shoot these guys? Am I supposed to be avoiding shooting them? I mean, obviously, I would assume I'm avoiding shooting them on the way in for stealth purposes, for surprise, maximum surprise. Doesn't say anything about. Okay. Do not engage PLAN vessels except in self-defense. Minimize their casualties. So it's still like a limited engagement. We're just trying to disrupt their facilities. But if we blow that ATC, someone's going to die in that thing. But I guess that is minimizing. Decisions. Oh, this fan revving up every few seconds. Not every few seconds. Every few minutes. It's bugging me. It feels like it's more like some kind of random box than like a perimeter search. Because one would expect them to be kind of going straight north-south. But I don't think the data will support that. But he could also be doing that. We'll have to turn and try and refine that there. Can I see Sierra 6 yet over here? Still not really, no. Alright, let's kick it wide here.
Come right to course 0,
for some
7,
solution
6,
refinement. Confirmation. Oh, it is also 5 o'clock, so let's go to periscope depth. We'll just do mast for this one.
Make my depth 0.
Make
6,
turns for 5
7
knots, maneuvering
feet.
high.
Dive aye.
Oh, it's going wooby wobby. It's going wooby wobby on me. Don't be wooby wobbying. Hey, what's up, Spraz? How's it kicking?
Raise the antenna, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Okay, we do have a link for all this stuff here. Not those little helipad things. But I'll turn truth on for those things because I hate those. I just want to hit them, man. There's no skill involved with that. It's just luck. Nothing else on link, though. No radar messages. No radar messages. No radio messages about the ESM.
Raise the ESM mast.
Ooh, some dank meal. What are you gonna make? I'm making lasagna tonight. That's not for a few more hours, though. It's only 3 o'clock Eastern here. Flanker, flanker, flanker. Changwei. Okay, well, we got a confirmation. SA-10. Big Bird. Come here, Grover. Get in my talons. P-sticks. What the heck is P-sticks? 329. Might as well mark it. Okay, well, we know what it is. We had an idea. Confidence high. Okay, so this is an older thing. If this doesn't have a toad, we can get pretty close to this guy. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a toad. That would be the junk high. But yeah, this guy's probably pretty incapable. So we don't have to worry about him too much. I don't remember what active sonar ranges were for my little video I did, but we're going to say like a max of like 2.5 detection range.
Steady on course 0.
So we'll try and just
6.
keep him, give him a berth. E04, Master 2. Blup. Could be going northwest, could be going southeast. Not sure yet which. Alright, well, we're good up here, though.
Lower the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
I went the long way.
Make my depth 150.
Ooh, fried cheese, huh? Nice. Oh gosh, I don't know. It's been a long time since I played Coldwater South China Sea. This one looks like it's got some stuff up here. No, not that. Armament. Oh, that's a SAM. 8X YJ83 SSMs. RBUs AA 100mm gun. Doesn't really look like it has any like ASW capability besides the RBUs. At least based on what's in that. Wait, what? That's not a fishing boat. Junkai. This guy has the ASW rocket launchers, the Junkai. And that mission 2 missions ago, he's the guy that got those. I'm not sure if it was him in particular. Someone got some frickin' ASW rockets on my ass real quick. The question is, are we still getting pings from this guy? Because if we're not, that means he's heading away from us. Not sure the last time we got a ping from this guy. I would expect this. Okay, so we are getting pings, so he's not going northwest, he's going this way. So we're gonna get close to him here then soon. Oh wait, what? No, that's probably not right. Stop honking. Maybe it is. Do I keep moving this in closer? I don't know. He was all the way up there. There's no way he's that far in like X amount of time. Push that back a little bit. It's this one. This is the one from Cold Waters. Well, yeah, I think this Junkai is actually newer than Cold Waters, because Cold Waters is supposed to take place in like the mid 90s. I think this thing is newer than that. Do I have Demon on that boy? In fact, we do. If I can get a Mac. Mac. Oh, he's right there. We'll probably get him on the Toad. Okay, there you go. Sierra Fool. TPK 8. Yeah, speed of 10. Just what I had envisioned. Okay, so I think he's in like a patrol box. I think he just hit another boundary and is now going this way. So Lady Luck may be on our side today. We can just go right up the middle. So let's just try and put some marks as to where like that box is. It seems like his box, patrol box, has at least these boundaries, so we can just kind of thread this needle here. I can approximate his position. I know how the game works in terms of how AI can patrol, so I know that like they're in some areas where they can't. It's like on your screensaver back in the 90s when screensavers, you had that logo that would bounce around off the screen. They do the same thing in their patrol boxes, so this is like the approximate boundary of his patrol box, and this guy can't really go any further. Probably can't do more than that, so we're going to try and thread up this needle here. But he just turned back west, which is great. We're not going to have to deal with him for a while. How's Sierra 6 doing? I haven't seen hide nor hair of that boy in a second. 5277. Still very faint. Can I like do an arrow here and go up one bearing at a time? Very faint, but he's still there. So let's go ahead and change course then.
Come left to course. 3, 4, 3.
Mission is to get into this recommended launch basket. We can launch from wherever technically. Against this airport up here, air base. Our primary objective is to take out the runway, which runs along here. And then we're going to take out secondary objectives: hardened air shelter, ammo bunker, ATC tower. We can launch from wherever, but if we launch from out here, these guys have SAMs. They're going to shoot down missiles, so we want to get inside them. So I probably will get pretty far into this circle. According to intel, we got a medium-range SAM site right here. So he's going to start trying to shoot down some T-LAMs as well. So we're going to get pretty up in there, probably here. I probably don't want to get too close to shore. I don't want to like ham myself in there. But then you also, ideally I'd like to get up here from a T-LAM launch perspective, but if I'm up there, that also makes my egress much further, and this is very shallow water. So not an ideal situation. And our ROE are to only shoot these guys in self-defense too. So we can't just go lighten everything up that we see here. Okay, that's the course change he just did. Just doing that originally. Good. I will be right back. What are we coming up on? Hour 40. Yeah, we're in the long haul for this one. This is a long ingress here. How's Sierra 6 doing? No idea what that is. I'm assuming it's a submarine. Very faint. But there you go. 50. Alright, let's speed her up here.
Steady on course. 3, 4, 3.
How's our depth looking? Bring that toad in at some point. Master 1, you still doing that? Yep. Master 2. Number 2. No, this is about it. Yeah, we're up here in like the, this is Vietnam over here. China up here. This is what we got. It's all very littoral. All very shallow. So yeah, this is it. And we got this constant depth line right here. It's pretty much across like the whole way, east-west. So this is what we got. Sierra 6, I'm assuming, is a sub because it's very faint. We've had him for a while. Initial contact was approximately 40 miles away. No, sorry, 20 miles away. 40,000 yards. But it's very faint. Where is he? Oh, I'm on the spherical. I'm not going to see him on the spherical. I don't know if you can see this. Ever so barely. This is Sierra 6 right here. Very faint. But from the solution, he seems to just be like coming straight at us this whole time. Let's cut this back to 4 hours. Oh, we actually have a change in the solution here. May have changed course on us. Well, I did just turn, so I'm going to wait to fiddle with that till we get some more data. But seems to be a submarine, just based on how faint it is. I have no idea what kind of submarine. Was not told to expect any particular kind of submarine, but the map does show a submarine base up here. So that's like a little hint, hint, wink, wink. But yeah, I'm thinking submarine. I was doing 7 knots earlier. I probably still could do 7 knots. but I'm not going to at the moment. Punch that in. Oh, really? A little shallower. That's all good. Something about that solution's a little wonky, but that's not too big a deal. CR6. Curious to see what he is. We may never find out. You don't know. Why am I doing it this way? Just track review him. Yeah, very faint. We could probably still... yeah, let's do 7 knots here.
Make turns for 7 knots, maneuvering eye.
Probably get close to like visual range on one of these guys here soon. Master tool. Bloop. Doot doot doop 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 doop. Was he doing that the whole time? Maybe. Maybe a more westerly course. Yeah, he might be on a perimeter search. His courses are very square. So I'm just going to assume he's doing like some kind of like perimeter search like that. He's just doing some box like that. I'm going to let out a little more toad. See if there ain't a little more sensitivity to squeeze out of this here. Mostly in terms of CR6 out there. Yeah, no, he's still pretty faint. That gap is about 7.5 miles, 7 miles, so pretty decently big. Shouldn't be a problem. This guy should be going out that way for a good while. And by the time we get up there, this guy should already be like over here, assuming this is what he's doing. So we're just going to try and shoot that gap at the moment here. 343. Yeah, I'm doing about that. I don't really need to adjust my course. I probably should actually a little bit. I want to do... come right up here. 336.
Come left to course. 3, 3, 6. Helm eye. Steady on course. 3, 3, 6.
It is all quiet out there, though. Not seeing much. He's in our baffles. Yeah, I got positive ID on that guy, Zhang Wei. I already did with the ESM, but that just confirms it. So that's good. Yeah, eventually we're gonna get too shallow here. But not yet, so we're gonna ride it out. CR6. Oh, I wanted to look at him. His solution was doing other stuff. That's about where we had him at before, but it looks like he maneuvered. Punch that in. That would be to our advantage if he's going that way. Could also be doing that. Could be doing this. That's about it. It's going some southerly direction. Fine by me. Speed of 4 knots is a guess. But yeah, he seems to be a non-issue. Very well. I still don't think we're at our point of closest approach with him yet, though. I'm not sure. Just gotta keep close tabs on everyone. See what they're doing. No longer getting pings from this guy. Doot doot doop doop boot. Doot doop boop 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 boop. We could draw like approximate like active sonar detection ranges for these guys. They're a little conservative. I can't remember at the moment like what Lawami detection ranges I'd found in my study I did, but they were pretty small. So these are probably overly conservative by a good bit. Yeah, you never know. I mean, some of those Chinese subs are pretty loud. I'm not sure if it's a Diesel or a Han. Oh, we're getting that guy on the thing you do.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 009. Designated Sierra 9.
Okay, looks like they're both Zhangweis. Thought this was a... Why did I think this was a... Oh, wait. Okay. It is. I don't know where the Zhengkai part came from. J-Way. J-Way. Okay, so two rather incapable frigates compared to those, at least with respect to me. It didn't even mention anything about torpedoes in the USNI reference for these guys. Yeah, who knows? We'll find out. But yeah, that sub is, yeah, far. But if it was one of these guys, I'd expect to be seeing, you know, if it was a service boat, I'd expect to be seeing more like this. He's not much further away than these other guys, but we are just getting the one little weak thing. So that's why my intuition is telling me sub. Doesn't have to be an advanced sub. Could be a rather crappy sub, but I'm thinking sub. Yeah, they got those RBUs, which I don't know that Lawami models those. I know RA does. Because I don't think they're modeled in stock. But this is also useful for the range of those things. Those usually don't shoot much more than like 3 miles, huh? And how accurate can it be at 3 miles? I don't know. I guess it could be. Sub isn't very fast moving. But those things have to hit pretty close to do damage. Doot doop boo boo doo boo. Let's keep an eye on these guys. All steady as she goes here. Probably take those solutions to the bank, I'd say. I'd wager. Yeah, he seems to be chilling. Chilling like a villain. Down there. Being irrelevant, whatever he's doing. Alrighty, we're heading for that gap, alright. Are we not getting pings from anyone at the moment? That's very odd. Him, that's fine. We're kind of at a weird angle, but no pings from this guy. That's weird. Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil. Didn't get any for a while there. It's interesting. Very interesting. Eat a sandwich as quickly as you can. All steady as she goes here. All steady. I don't really need to do any maneuvers to confirm these guys' solutions. Potentially could for the sub, but he's like so far behind us at this point, it doesn't matter. There's not much else he can be doing besides this. The only thing that we could really refine here is speed. I mean, he potentially could be even doing this. That also works too. Could have been doing that the whole time. Well, I guess around here is when I noticed the solution was differentiating, so probably not that. But you never know. Something. Way the hell out there. Not doing anything of note to us. Master 1, if this is correct, should be turning here shortly. But he's still present course and speed. Should be turning shortly here. Oh, the sun is rising. Why are we shooting missiles in the day? The sun is rising, the moon is setting. I wonder if the game is set up where like they're like polar opposites of each other, even though that's not how it works. You would think a naval game would get their astronomy. Well, it may be right. It could just be a coincidence in this case. But like the fact that all these stars are probably randomized, you would think a naval sim would get their astronomy right. Considering how long navies relied on astronomy to do their navigation. Doot doot boop boop boop. Just looking at that waterfall, looks like it's changing shape. It was kind of angled that way. Now it seems to be kind of straight up, which would indicate that he has turned. Oh, yep. Yep, he's turned all right. Just gonna assume that right now. By the time we get up there, he should be all the way over here. Shouldn't be an issue. Man, when we launch these guys, they're going to come screaming at our butts. Trying to see if I'm getting a fourth on that guy. We're still too far yet, but we will get one eventually. 20,000 yards. Master 2. That'll firm up once we get more data here. But we'll go with this. Coming straight for us, it's hard to get a good solution. Master 2. Purely towed at this point. But as steady as he goes as well. Something like that coming down this way. Could be a little further out. Okay. Well, we're in a good spot. Lateral narrowband? What do you mean? Let's check the radio one more time here. I'm just going to stream the wire.
Make turns for 4 knots, maneuvering on.
The hull array? Oh, this is the conformal. I always thought these things had tooltips back in the day. Maybe they don't really pop up with DXWND. Like you'd hover over it and a little text box would come up that says what it is. This is the conformal array. Yeah, we're getting them up there all right. But just him. The other guy seems to be too far away. 289. Now we're getting him on the conformal over there too. But it's definitely the, well, how's this comparing to the spherical? Yeah, so I mean like, Toad should give you the strongest contacts because it does low frequencies. Conformal does middle frequencies, so that would be second. And spherical does high frequencies, so you would expect that more last. Because low frequencies travel further than high frequencies. I mean, lateral's not wrong. It is a lateral array, but they call it the conformal though. But alrighty, I think this is a good place to stop. We have pretty good situational awareness at the moment. No radio stuff going on. So yeah, I'm going to stop here. Merry Christmas, everyone. I may stream tomorrow. Probably not Dangerous Waters, but I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I think I may stream tomorrow. Depends on if I'm hanging out with people in the morning or not. I got like dinner in the evening tomorrow, so it'll be earlier in the day. So yeah. Oh, don't worry, I'll save. Oh, hey, Bob, did you just get here? Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Merry Christmas, and as always, good hunting.